Yakuza 6 is one of many PlayStation 4 exclusives scheduled to come in 2018, but it's one of the exclusives that isn't being as hyped up as, say, a God of War, a Spider-Man, or even a Detroit Become Human. However, this is a title you should absolutely be excited for, and in this video, we're gonna go over 12 huge reasons you should be excited for Yakuza 6: The Song of Life. Let's get right into this. Number 1, let's talk a little bit about the story of Yakuza 6. It's set 3 years after the events of Yakuza 5, and Kazuma Kiryu returns in Yakuza 6 with the dream of living a quiet life. Obviously, that doesn't last, and upon his arrival, he discovers Haruka has been involved in an accident and has slipped into a coma, leaving her young son Haruto without care. To protect this child, Kiryu takes Haruto to the last place Haruka was spotted. There, a new and merciless world of Yakuza awaits the unlikely pair. Who is Haruto's father, and why are the Tojo clan and Yomei alliance both after him? With some unlikely friends, Kiryu will have to navigate through the criminal underworld he left behind and fight for the answers to keep the family he loves safe.
Why was Haruka so far away from home? And what did she do there? Kiryu heads out to Onomichi to discover the answers. But Hiroshima is a land of contrasts. Lively, yet abandoned. Bright, yet shadowy. And in these shadows, Kiryu will discover a Yakuza organization that would kill to protect its secrets. But Kiryu is not the type of man to be intimidated.
Number 2, just like previous Yakuza titles, Yakuza 6 will be a big open-world adventure and take place in multiple locations throughout the story. Players will be visiting both familiar and new locations to complete the many side quests and explore around the world. Number 3, Yakuza 6 is a pretty visually pleasing game. It's the first Yakuza title that was built ground up for the PlayStation 4. If you don't know, Yakuza 0 was actually released on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4 and never saw the PS3 release over here in the States. However, Yakuza 6 will be a full-on PS4 title, and it's running on a dedicated engine called the Dragon Engine. This engine allows for much improved visuals, physics, facial animations, and more. And for the first time, Yakuza 6 offers a near seamless experience, allowing Kiryu to enter buildings, shops, and restaurants with no loading screens. With no loading screens outside of some when entering some cutscenes or playing certain mini-games. Random street battles will now occur seamlessly too, with the added bonus that you can now choose to run away from a fight. The Dragon Engine can also handle more characters on screen too, and you can set waypoints on the map for easier navigation, and the inclusion of an autosave means you won't have to run around looking for a phone box. Number 4, the combat system in Yakuza 6 has been completely overhauled. Kiryu only has one fighting style available this time around, but a skill tree now allows you to customize your character how you want to. It's going to be pretty in-depth, and a new extreme heat mode grants powerful movesets and lets the player use giant objects he could normally not even carry, negates recoil from enemy attacks, and more. Number 5, the Yakuza games always have some fun and diverse mini-games that allow for some divergence from the main story, and that's no exception in Yakuza 6. The game will include many mini-games that includes going to the gym, clubs, karaoke, live chat rooms, darts, playing actual Sega games such as Virtua Fighter, batting cages, spearfishing, and much more on top of that. Number 6, Yakuza 6 also includes a full-blown strategy minigame called the Clan Creator. This will play out like a top-down RTS battle where you can level up your characters and more. The various characters you can use are split into multiple classes. You will have a clan hideout where you can set up your organization chart and deploy your forces. You can also battle your friends online by uploading your defense force. Number 7. While 2017's Yakuza 0 and Yakuza Kiwami took place in the 80s and 90s, Yakuza 6 takes place in a modern-day setting. Right away, you'll notice this with the current-day additions like smartphones. Smartphones in the game worked exactly as you'd expect. You can take pictures of things around you, take selfies, answer messages with various stickers, and more. Number 8. Yakuza 6 is actually experiencing a delayed release over here in the West. It's been out in Japan for quite a while, and it's been received very positively. Famitsu gave the game a combined score of 39 out of 40, which is very good. Number 9. Yakuza 6 is also going to have PlayStation 4 Pro enhancements. While Sega did announce the support for the Pro, no exact enhancements have been revealed. Probably higher resolution, better frame rates, your typical technical improvements. Number 10. If you didn't know, Yakuza 6 was actually scheduled for a release in March, however, it was delayed until April. To accommodate a little bit of disappointment, Sega did announce a demo will launch on February 27th, and Sega stated that the demo will allow players to bring their save into the game on the full release. They also teased that they have, quote, many new plans to reveal over the coming weeks to give you all more insight into the series, end quote. Number 11. For you ardent fans of Yakuza, you'll want to know that Yakuza 6 has 2 special editions you can pre-order alongside the standard edition. First is the Essence of Art edition, also called the Launch edition. This is $60 with a couple of bonus items. It comes with a hardcover art book package alongside the game. The other special edition is a little bit more heftier, the After Hours Premium edition for $90. This includes the game itself, a hardcover art book, 2 bar glasses, 2 ice stones, 2 coasters, and a collectible outer box. That's definitely for the more ardent Yakuza fan. For those of you getting into the series, the Essence of Art edition will suffice. Finally, number 12, when can you play Yakuza 6 The Song of Life? Well, as I mentioned, it was scheduled for a release in March. Unfortunately, it was delayed until April 17, 2018, and it's going to be released exclusively for the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now, unfortunately, this is 3 days right before the release of the other PlayStation 4 exclusive juggernaut in God of War, so hopefully you can check out both titles, but that is probably going to cause a little bit of conflict. Yakuza 6 isn't a Sony-published title, so it was really out of their hand, and Sega needed to get the game out. So I understand. Personally, I'll be checking out both titles, but I know for some you are going to have to make a decision on whether to get Yakuza 6 or God of War, and of course there are only so many hours in the day, so that makes sense. Hopefully at some point, even if you do get God of War instead of Yakuza 6, you will give Yakuza 6 a look, because the game is shaping up to be really good. So that's gonna conclude this video. 12 huge reasons why you should be excited for Yakuza 6 The Song of Life. What do you think? This is one of the more underrated PlayStation 4 exclusives coming in 2018, a year that's absolutely stacked with amazing games. Yakuza 6 is a game that you should absolutely know about. Sound off with your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.